frustrating moments ever in traffic for me was when I was living in Huntington. I think I was married at the time. I'm not sure of it because of where I was going. I was leaving my house, and I left a little early so I could go have sex with my girlfriend. So I got jammed up in traffic, and I swear to you, tears were coming out of my eyes. I'm like, if I don't get to have sex with my girlfriend before I have to go to work, I am going to be livid, and this idiot is in my way. Oh, was I angry.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than leaving your wife to have sex with your girlfriend and getting stuck in a traffic jam.
Wait a minute. That's not healthy for marriage.
No. It probably isn't. But it was very frustrating. I think Ope was in the car one day and couldn't understand why I was so pissed off on the 59th Street Bridge.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? I was pounding the steering wheel going, Mother! Get the out of my way! I gotta get the out of here! Opie, what's with these people? They're not moving! Get out of my way!
Hey, it's an ongoing theme on this show. The power of the poo-ha.
Oh, yeah.
The power of the poo-ha.
God damn.
You know, I kind of miss driving with Anthony. You know, we used to live in Huntington.
Yeah, we were carpooling it.
And we used to carpool, but I think it's safer that we don't drive anymore.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, probably is.
We used to get into some situations, man. The best one, and it goes back to what I was saying about, you know, if someone cuts you off on the highway and it's some soccer mom in a minivan, you're gonna be a raging a-hole. But if it's someone intimidating, you back down. It's kind of human nature.
Yeah.
And I know guys will call up and go, poo. That doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
I take on everybody, whoever cuts me off. I don't care who they are. Yeah. Right. And, yeah, live in your fantasy world. But remember the time that I hit the guy?
Oh, in the crosswalk.
Yeah,
my favorite.
I was being really cocky, and to get out of Manhattan, like you get people walking across the street when it's green, like you're supposed to be going.
Green light. It's one of the most frustrating things. There's a constant battle going on between pedestrians and motorists here in New York City. And here's what happens. When there's a lot of traffic, you'll be stuck at a green light. The light's green, but across the intersection, you have nowhere to go. So you have to stop there and wait at the green light. Now, during this time, since your light is green, the pedestrians have a don't walk sign.
Yeah.
But since they see that traffic isn't moving, they'll start crossing the street. Now, as they're doing this, traffic then clears on the other side of the intersection. Now, you have a green light and a bunch of pedestrians in front of you, and you can't move. This is infuriating.
Right.
I understand sometimes pedestrians can make it through, but how about you look up the line of traffic, see if it's starting to move. If it is, stay on your goddamn sidewalk. Don't walk in front of my vehicle if I have a green light and a clear road, because there's going to be trouble. You're at least going to get, and then once you cross me in front of me, I will pull next to you, and thank God for the Escalade. I love it because the windshield washer will fling liquid to the passenger side, and I will soak the people as I drive slowly by them.
Boy.
It is a pisser.
Boy, you're a tough guy.
That's right, as I then go to get away because they might hurt me.
Why don't you just jump out and stick a baby on board little sticker on them on their forehead?
I didn't say I'm not a little faggy for doing that. I understand, but
so that
was the exact situation.
Yeah, we were in that situation, and it's a green light. It was time for us to go, and the pedestrian traffic is still in front of us. So I decide if I start moving the car forward, it would make people walk a little faster and maybe scatter them a little bit.
And this guy was just sauntering. He wasn't even. If you make an effort, I'll even give that to you. Like, make an effort, realize that I got the green light, you got the don't walk, you're in front of my vehicle. Give a little jog to get out of my way.
Right.
This guy wasn't doing that. He's sauntering, just kind of.
Well, everyone else scattered. Because I made an aggressive move that I was starting to move forward. And this one guy, he didn't budge, and he was sauntering. So I figured it was a good idea to bump him. And when he says bump him, realize this isn't the car in front of him. It wasn't another bumper that he's bumping. It was a human being's leg with his car bumper. He tapped the guy. And he got pissed. He got so pissed, he walked around to where Aunt was sitting in the passenger seat, and with one punch took out my side view mirror.
Yeah.
And
he just wailed on the side of your mirror, and it just went limp, hanging by the cable that adjusts it.
You know, the side view mirrors, you know, nowadays, that's pretty tough to take out.
Yeah.
Like he did. He broke the plastic at the base.
Yep.
The big, thick plastic that held all the cables.
Mm-hmm.
With one punch. What did I do? Did I jump out of the car and confront this individual? Because at the time, the car was new, too, by the way.
Yeah.
It was a nice new car.
Let me tell you one thing. I rolled up a fist, and with all of my might, I slammed down the lock on the door next to me because I did not want him opening up my door.
And I looked at each other like,
what a puss. I couldn't. I just locked the door. Drive, Opie, drive.
Oh, man. You know, I would love to say that was cool, but, man, we couldn't get out of that situation fast enough with my side view just dangling.
And then we yelled at some old ladies to make us feel better later on in the drive. Yeah, you tell her. We showed her.
Dude, I was driving years ago. I was driving with a girlfriend, and this is the worst. I screamed at somebody. I was, many years ago, and I did something. But then me and the guy are pulling up into the light, and I hit my lock for the door. Oh. But it was power lock, so it all went.
You just hear them all smack
and
down.
My girlfriend goes, "Oh, my little tough guy."
Oh, there's nothing worse than looking like a pussy.
Funk. Did he laugh?
Funk. Oh, they all just smack down.
I had to make it look like it was an accident, and I was going for the window.
Yeah. Oops.
Like, oops. Thank God.
Yeah.
Safe.
Whew. And I don't miss driving on the sidewalks anymore with you. All that stuff.
I've
going backwards down a one way.
I had to do that. We were going to the strip club. That was top priority. You know, it happens. You make a wrong turn. It's a one-way street. You want to keep your vehicle facing in the direction of the arrow to the one-way, so you have to drive backwards. And you don't want to be on there all day, so you got to do it fast. You got to make your move fast.
And then when a car does happen to come, you want to go on the sidewalk backwards down a one-way. That was
Black Earl was
brilliant.
Petrified. He drove with me once to the strip club, and he was petrified. Well, he was hanging on to every handle and the dashboard and everything.
Yeah, he was
freaking out.
All right, anyway.
Good times.